20 minutes! I've already lost 20 seconds, and there's absolutely no point to even trying that.
Let's try to beat River City Ransom EX while avoiding all damage.
Do all that work just to get a cheap shot, and you've already lost 40 seconds. Like, maybe I should do 5 tries into the warehouse. That's a lot of time lost too, but it's basically the same as fighting the mob once. Which makes sense. To have that be the cutoff. Chad! Only one guy? No, they were together, okay. Wait. Yeah, one guy must have run away immediately. Which is very nice.
I managed to somehow squeak through my first ever attempt to complete this game damageless about 20 minutes before this, but here I was trying to do it more quickly and cleanly. Just like when speedrunning this game normally, you have to rely on a lot of luck to face the weakest gangs first try.
Hey! They're also dangerous. Get away from me.
Here's the first place we need to get really lucky.
I'll give it 5 tries. Burgers and fries.
Because of the way this game's fighting system works, a lot of the gangs in this game have a ton of endurance and take many hits to dispatch. So in order to complete this game quickly, you have to rely on the weaker gangs that go down in one hit, appearing the first time you enter a room. On top of that, the mob are incredibly likely to hit you, so even though we wasted 10 seconds to see the frat boys instead, this is far preferable and still faster.
That was close. And we have a weapon minefield.
Here's a boss quick kill that I can only perform by avoiding picking up any weapons, so this is ugly, but let's work around him.
That was to be expected. There's zero chance for me to pick him up without picking up a weapon, so I just had to play it safe. Hi.
In a normal speedrun, we would have just jumped into that pit to warp back to where we need to fight the next boss, which appears after you defeat Rocco, but that's technically taking damage, so let's run.
Because the detection areas for picking up the weapons are like 3 times the square area, surface area of the weapons graphics. If you know what I mean.
Now for a cutscene I could have skipped by re-entering the first room of the game.
I forgot to reset into the first...
And now for the blade quick kill. In general in this game, if you hit enemies as they're falling, right before they hit the ground, you'll be able to catch them on their feet like this, and that will deal way more damage to them and take out rounds of hits so you can complete boss fights way more quickly and consistently.
And the worst room for damageless in the game.
That's not true, but it is scary.
Doing great, Phil. Thanks for asking.
The actual most risky rooms are any place you have to actually fight.
I should probably start playing that room safer. Start thinking about my sanity. Hi, entrees. Mojo's room, please. This room is dangerous. First try frats when it doesn't matter.
The next room, we're likely to face the jocks, and they take 12 damage to dispatch in one hit, and we can't really do that with regular attacks unless we have a chain. When you have a chain, you can't block, so this is a bit scary.
And the jocks here are very dangerous.
The final enemy is a health specialist, so I'm going to take him out using a dash-jumping, fully charged weapon throw, and I'm going to also use it to start the next boss fights. It's a huge damage-dealing move.
Okay, now what? Dangerous, but... but E.
It's very easy for your inputs to stick in this game, and that usually results in instant failure.
That missed. Like, there we go. That's what I was going for.
So, aside from the sloppy Rocco quick kill, and not skipping a cutscene, and having to reset the warehouse a few times to see the frat boys...
This seems like a really good base, overall, all things considered. I keep thinking, this is the original game. Alright. Please don't get nervous. You have no idea how ridiculously hard it's going to be to actually do this challenge. You got through on your first try ever and finished a damageless run.
As we get to the late game, it's even more likely to either see a terrible gang that we can't face quickly, or for them to trade hits with us as we're trying to knock them down.
Where? That's weird. Good proof of concept run here. Don't worry about anything. Chances of you actually completing this run are still probably quite low.
I want to set up a consistent boss fight here, but that guy's too close.
Shoot. Well, that was incredibly dangerous. I lost my safe setup. And that loses time, especially when you mess up the last hit. Oh my god. Locals for 5 years? Shoot. Oh! That was all very strange. I'm not going for the... Don't get away, please. No sub 7. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Are you actually kidding me? I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually quite happy with that. Yo. My second ever completed damageless run of River City Ransom EX after my first ever attempt finished. Saved around a minute on this attempt. It was third try in the warehouse, or else this was resolutely a sub 7. All the other luck was pretty good, I think. Couldn't quite take advantage of the cowboys in the last room. The one guy, actually they both got away. There were two guys that got away on my very first wave of cowboys in the top floor. Oh my gosh. Everything else was not that bad. Also, Gary. Forgetting to get Gary out of there. Of course. That's River City Ransom EX damageless though. I am not too broken up about the time losses there. The run was fairly clean. Showcased all of my usual strategies while not taking a single hit. Although I should have showed my stats. I forgot to show my stats. So much time while Slick is talking, and I didn't actually show. Well, here's what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. You can actually verify it after the run finishes because of the game's save function. So this is him right here on the top now.
No, it's on the bottom. That's literally what the game just showed you, buddy.
There. Wait. No, on the bottom. On the bottom. There he is. He's the one on the bottom, not the top. That freaked me out for a second. No, this is a different save file. River City Ransom EX damageless, baby. Not too terrible. I was wondering when I first got this idea from willbobsled yesterday. Shoutouts to Will. I wondered if it was going to be extremely horrible. If the game would ever let me through. And as I was saying, I think during this run, this how fast this run goes is completely dependent on all the same major factors of a regular River City Ransom EX speedrun, which is, are you encountering a gang on the first try that you can actually fight quickly? Or do you have to reset the room a billion times? And, I only got screwed by that once in this run. So that was pretty solid. That was quite solid. I'll have to see just how much time I lost by running through the other room. That might have been like a 6-4x. And that's with also having to wait for Gary. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching the version of this where you're listening and seeing me here. Listening me. You're listening me, right? Thank you. Really hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed that. Although River City Ransom EX is a freaking experience, and it's terrifying. You never know just when it's going to strike and just how it's going to strike. I wish all of you the best. Dream on, friends. Peace. Thank you. Take care.